Hi, it's Maria again. Welcome back to Tapping into Freedom. In today's video, I'm going to explain how tapping helps to regulate your brain and your body. So, if you have been stuck in chronic stress, maybe cravings, maybe emotional overwhelm, it's likely that your brain has been stuck in a pattern of constantly being triggered. And when you're triggered, the amygdala, the part of the brain that gets activated, produces excessive cortisol. And that is the stress hormone, which actually, when overexpressed, creates all kinds of problems in the body. It also exacerbates the feeling of overwhelm, of stress. It affects your whole nervous system. It actually causes you to have cravings because the cravings are a way to self-medicate the stress. And over time, sometimes our brain sort of gets stuck in that default and we are consistently being triggered. The amygdala is consistently being triggered and the cortisol, the hormone, is consistently being triggered. Some of us have had that activated from a little girl or a little boy, or maybe even before that in utero. We pick up the stress of our mother. So the good news, though, is that tapping can actually break that patterning, break that loop, and help you to self-regulate and teach your brain into a more parasympathetic response, which is activating more of a relaxation response in your body. Neuroplasticity is a real thing. We can actually change the patterning of the brain. You have to be intentional. That's why tapping a couple of times a day will retrain the brain. And if you're tapping while you're triggered by something, that will actually change the brain's reaction to a triggering stimuli. So, if you are constantly feeling stressed and overwhelmed and maybe even triggered all the time or have a lot of addictive cravings, it's not that you're broke or there's something wrong with you. It's that your body is in a constant fight, flight, and freeze response. Your amygdala is constantly being triggered. Excessive cortisol is floating through your body, and it is affecting the way you feel. It also affects the way you show up in the world, because if you are in a fight, flight, freeze, you are projecting the worst case scenario. Your body thinks that it's unsafe. It thinks the world is unsafe, and it starts to look for the worst case scenarios to protect you. It's like the tiger's in the woods. It's looking for the tiger in the woods. So when you can change that bodily and brain response, you look at the world through fresh eyes. You see things in a more balanced way, and you can activate more of a response rather than a reaction. So if any of this resonates with you, I would love for you to join me in a tapping sequence right now to acknowledge where you're at and how you can start to train the brain into a relaxation response. Start by tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I've been in a constant state of stress, trigger, and overwhelm, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though my brain and my body has been activated and it goes on, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I've been caught in this stress loop, today I'm choosing to break that pattern so that I can be more at ease. And take a deep breath in and let it go. Even though I've been consistently triggered and reactive, today I'm choosing to take a new approach. Even though I've been blaming and shaming myself because I've been reactive, today I'm choosing to calm down my brain and my body so I can act with intention and take charge of my life. And even though up until now, I've been reactive in a stress loop, today I choose to approach this in a new way. Even though I've been reactive, today I choose to love, honor, and forgive myself. I choose to stop blaming and shaming myself. And I choose to make concerted efforts to calm down my brain and my body so I can move through the world with less stress and less reaction. Today I choose to take time to regulate my nervous system. Today I choose to take time to change my brain. Today I choose to breathe deeply, tune into the moment, and remind myself and my body that I can approach life in a new way, in a way that is intentional and on purpose. Today I choose to love, honor, and respect myself and my body, and make the time to calm down and activate the relaxation response in my body, my mind, and my spirit. And I'm so happy and grateful that I'm taking the time today to change my patterns so that I can show up in my life with more presence and intention. And bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Tune into your body. Notice if you're feeling calmer. You might want to continue tapping. I encourage you to tap a couple times a day. Simply ease and flow, release and let go, or even using this video. As you do it over time, you will be changing your brain, and you will find that less likely you will be reactive and you will be more in response to life. Your health and your happiness always matter. If you need some help, feel free to reach out. I offer a free consultation to see if we're a good fit and we can work together. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you have any comments, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you know anybody that could be helped with this, please share it. And as always, take good care of yourself. Bye now.